Yo, ain't nothing like a cold-blooded spy who ends up having to play house, right? Picture this. You're one of the most feared spies in the world. A real top dog, right? Your name's Twilight, and you've got this new mission, the kind that could change the game. But here's the twist. To pull it off, you gotta go undercover as a regular Joe. You gotta get hitched and have a kid. Yeah, you heard that right. Our man Twilight's gotta swap his night vision goggles for a pair of reading glasses, his silenced pistol for a baby bottle. He's gotta play the role of a loving husband and doting father, and all this for the sake of the mission. Ain't that some wild stuff? Now, this ain't no ordinary family. His wife, she's an assassin. Yeah, you heard that right. And their kid Anya, she's a telepath, can read minds and all. So, our man's gotta navigate this crazy home life while still keeping his spy game strong. Talk about a double life. This ain't your regular spy thriller, folks. This is Spy X Family, an anime that's got all the action, suspense, and high-stakes espionage you'd expect, but with a healthy dose of humor and heart to boot. It's a wild ride, full of laughs and unexpected moments that'll have you busting a gut one minute and on the edge of your seat the next. So if you're looking for a story that flips the spy genre on its head and brings the laughs as much as it brings the action, then this is the one for you. It's a tale about a spy who finds himself in the role of a family man, juggling school runs and secret missions, bedtime stories, and covert operations. So, our man Twilight here is stuck playing daddy to a whole family he ain't even planned on. Now let's chop it up about Twilight, the spy who's out here trying to keep it 100 while playing house. Twilight, or as we like to call him, Spy Daddy, is no ordinary man. He's got all the tricks in the book, from the smoothest stealth moves to the slickest disguises. This man could pass for a ghost if he wanted to. But what happens when you throw this James Bond type into the role of a family man? Let's just say it's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Our boy Twilight is a master of deception, but as a husband and daddy, well, that's a whole other ball game. You see, family life ain't exactly his forte. He's used to the shadows, the silence, the solitude. Now he's got to deal with a wife who's got her own secret agenda and a daughter who's more than meets the eye. Imagine this, one moment you're defusing bombs, the next you're defusing tantrums, one day you're decoding secret messages, the next you're decoding grocery lists. The life of a spy is full of unexpected twists and turns, but none quite as twisty or turny as the daily shenanigans of family life. Twilight's got to juggle his double life like a circus performer on a tightrope. On one hand, he's got his covert operations to handle. On the other, he's got to keep up with parent-teacher meetings, date nights, and all the trappings of suburban life. It's like he's living in two worlds, and let me tell you, it's a wild ride. But don't get it twisted, Twilight's not just about the hustle and bustle. He's got a heart too. Sure, he might be a spy first, but he's a daddy and husband second. And even though he's got his hands full, he's always got time for his makeshift family. So, this is our boy Twilight, the spy who can't catch a break from his makeshift family. Next up, we got the queen herself, Anya, the mind-reading kiddo. Now let's get this straight, folks. Anya ain't your typical pig-tailed munchkin. Nah, this little girl's got a mind-reading mojo that would make Professor X go, "Whoa, slow down, kiddo." Imagine having the power to peep into people's thoughts. Sounds dope, right? Well, Anya's got that on lock, and let me tell you, it makes for some killer laugh-out-loud moments in the series. See, Anya's got this uncanny knack for using her mind-reading skills in the most unexpected ways. One minute she's using it to ace a test she didn't study for, the next she's reading the mind of a dog. Yeah, you heard that right, a dog. This little rascal's got no limits, and that's what makes her such a hoot. But it ain't all fun and games. Anya's got a heart as big as her powers. She's always looking out for her fake parents, using her skills to keep them out of trouble. It's like she's the glue holding this oddball family together, and you gotta respect that. And let's talk about her relationship with her spy daddy and assassin mommy. Anya's got them wrapped around her little finger, and it's hilarious to see how she plays them. She's got them thinking she's just an innocent little girl, when in reality, she's the one calling the shots. It's like she's the puppet master, and they're her marionettes. But don't get it twisted. Anya ain't manipulative. She's just a clever girl, using her powers to navigate the weird world she's found herself in. And boy, does she do it with style. Anya's character brings a sprinkle of innocence, a dash of wit, and a whole lot of humor to the show. She's the one who keeps us on our toes, always wondering what she's gonna do next. Her antics are a riot, and her character is as endearing as they come. So, that's Anya for you. The little mind-reading rascal who knows all your secrets? Last but not least, we got Yor, the assassin who's out here trying to switch gears from taking lives to baking pies. Now, ain't that something? Yor ain't your typical housewife, nah, she's a top-notch assassin by trade. But she's got this hidden side of her too. She's always yearned for that picture-perfect family life. You know the one, white picket fence and all that jazz. But the transition, man, it's been rougher than a sandpaper rub-down. See, Yor's got this soft spot for her husband and daughter, even though she's still trying to figure out how to juggle her dual roles. One minute she's off on a covert mission, taking out targets with the precision of a Swiss watch. The next she's at home, struggling to make a decent omelet without setting off the fire alarm. Yor's cooking skills, or lack thereof, are a running gag in the series. Homegirl can't boil water without causing a 5-alarm fire. It's like she's got a black belt in burning food, but you gotta give it to her. She's got that never-give-up spirit. She's always trying to whip up something edible, even if it ends up looking like a science experiment gone wrong. And then there's the housework. Now you'd think someone with Yor's skill set could handle a little dusting and vacuuming, right? Wrong. Our girl Yor is about as comfortable with a vacuum cleaner as a cat with a cucumber. It's a sight to behold, let me tell you. Despite all the mishaps and mayhem, Yor's journey from cold-blooded assassin to warm-hearted housewife is one of the most endearing aspects of the series. It's a testament to her character that she's willing to step out of her comfort zone and embrace this new life, all for the sake of her family. So that's Yor, the assassin who can't cook a meal to save her life. Alright, let's wrap this up and put a bow on it. We've been rolling deep through the wild world of Spy X Family, so let's take a minute to break it down one more time. First up, we got our main man, the Spy Daddy. This cat's got mad skills, slipping through the shadows like a ghost. He's got his hands in every pie, playing both sides of the street for his mission. But even he wasn't ready for the biggest mission of all, playing daddy to a pint-sized mind reader. Speaking of, let's talk about our little queen of reading minds. She's just a shorty, but don't let her size fool you. She's got a sixth sense that's off the charts, reading minds like they're open books. But all she really wants is to keep her new fam together. Ain't that just the sweetest thing? Then there's the assassin-turned-housewife. She's a stone-cold killer with a heart of gold. She gave up the thug life for a shot at the white picket fence dream. But let's be real, she's still got her assassin skills on lock, ready to protect her family at a moment's notice. So here's the deal. We've got a spy, a mind reader, and an assassin, all trying to play house and live that suburban life. Sounds like the setup to a joke, right? But that's what makes Spy X Family so dope. It's wild, it's funny, and it's got heart. This ain't your average anime, it's a wild ride through the absurd, the hilarious, and the downright bizarre. It's about finding family in the most unlikely places, and the crazy things we do for the ones we love. So that's Spy X Family for you. A bunch of misfits trying to play house. Ain't nothing like a spy, a mind reader, and an assassin trying to live that suburban life, right?